welcome to my channel. So today is the final episode of Mitchmas, and today we're making candles. The main reason why I've decided to do this candle making kit as the final episode of Mitchmas is because it is said that lighting a candle during New Year's Eve can make your new year prosperous and positive. So that is what I would love. I would love a prosperous and positive new year, would you?
Yes, let's have a very nice 2021.
Yeah. So now we're gonna unbox the kit, and so from first opening it, we are hit with a load of instructions. So goodbye. But then look at these candle molds. How cute are these?
I'm getting more and more nervous the more we look at these.
Same. Oh my god, a pipette! We love a pipette.
Ooh, okay, but for what?
Oh, maybe we can put the scent from here? I don't know. And then look at all this candle wax. Finally, in here, it looks like we have the scent, so the fragrance, the candle wick stuff. And what's this? Is this for the color?
The colors of the candle, I guess.
Oh. Yeah. From opening this box, we are absolutely overwhelmed by the amount of instructions. I did not realize how complicated making a candle could be. Tell me step one.
It seems like the very first thing we're supposed to do, the candle mold has been The candle mold has been designed for ease of use following these instructions.
Oh, I love ease of use.
Using a skewer or scissors, pierce a hole at the base of the 4 large molded shapes, just big enough for the wick to pass through.
Oh,
so I guess
okay.
The hole is
so yeah,
this part,
these.
they want us to
poke them
either
with like
cut
scissors
off
or something.
Poke through. We can do this. All we've done here is literally just cut the little top parts off, so there's a little hole for the wick to come through on each of our 4 candles. So now that we've cut the holes out of the top for the wick, it's now time to prepare the molds to have the candle wax go in them. Okay. Of course.
Yeah.
It says it's advisable to smear the inside of the mold with a small amount of undiluted washing up liquid, as it will help the candle release from the mold when it's done.
I guess that does make sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. So here's some we made earlier.
And I guess maybe putting it on like a kitchen
Tissue.
towel and then like rubbing it into the mold.
I think that's the best way.
So let's see. Right, that seems like a good
I can see that coming out. That's my fault.
And I guess
smear inside the mold, it says.
Done!
Look at this.
So what's the next step?
Next up, cut a piece of candle wick to length, leaving enough to tie around the wick rod, approximately 12 centimeters.
Best get my ruler. I
Yes.
actually don't have one anymore.
Oh, tape measure though.
Ooh.
You just found it.
I did, yeah, that's right. I'm gonna go get it. Wow.
We're such a well put together household, you see. Lots of knickknacks lying around. Obviously I have a tape measure and a toolbox because I'm incredibly alpha.
Ta-da!
Wow!
Bum 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 bum.
All the way from Wilco.
Yeah. Where's centimeters?
Oh, here. 12 centimeters. The rope is the wick, right?
Okay, right? That's what I was thinking. It has to be. No, it has to be. Yeah, for sure.
I'm guessing these other things that look like candy sticks.
They're like lollipops. Oh my god, they're literally lollipop sticks.
I think they're the wick rods.
Okay.
I think that's what it's talking about.
Okay, so wick rod. What's this?
I'm unsure.
Is that tack? The wick and the wick rod.
I wasn't sure that we actually had enough wick to do more than one candle, but we definitely do. This is about 12. You can pull this tight, and then I'm gonna have to just kind of judgment call cut it. This is where I see 12, and snippety doo.
Oh, yay.
Okay, candle wick.
Cool.
Completed.
So we've decided that for our first mold, we wanted to do this pyramid kind of candle mold. We now have to put the wick rod like over here and tie the wick onto it, like over the rod and down. So that's what we're gonna do now.
This is what we're going for here. You can see we have the wick rod, the wick tied around it, and then all the way down the mold, and then we're gonna seal it up with some tack that they sent us as well. That's the goal. Now let's see how Mitch is getting on. How's it looking over here, Mitch?
I don't really know.
And then as long as it goes all the way down through the mold hole.
That's a good point.
So it's worth trying.
Look. The soap's like sticking. So as you can see, that's exactly what we've done here. We've tied it up, and then this is like our little wick.
All we have to do now is seal it.
Yeah.
Which we're assuming we do with this tack. So there's no real like description of what everything is.
No.
So we're guessing this is the mold resealer.
It has to be. That's the only other thing in there.
And I guess we just pack it around the top here.
Okay.
To stop it from falling out.
Ah, smart. Okay, let's do that. So this is what we've done. I think the main reason for it is that the actual candle wax doesn't fall through that tiny little hole. So off camera, we actually did every single mold just because we thought, why not? So we originally wanted to do one each, but since they're all following the same steps, we may as well just do them all. So now that we've done all of that, we kind of also realized that maybe we shouldn't have cut the molds individually out, because then I said, how are they gonna stand up? But which Cal just decided to cut them.
I didn't think we were doing all the candles, so I thought, well, there's no point in keeping them together, right?
That is true.
Oversight, if you do this kit at some point,
probably keep them together.
Just to keep them in one, yeah.
So it says you will require 2 saucepans, one which fits inside the other for melting the wax. See figure 2. That is figure 2. Never overheat the wax. Do not exceed 90 degrees Celsius. As soon as it becomes a liquid, remove from heat.
We realised that we can't do all the wax melts at once because it's a whole bag and we don't want it all to be one colour. We're going to try and guesstimate 1 candle's worth to see how it goes first, and then hopefully we can make some funky like colour combinations or something. And when do you think we got a candle?
Maybe, I don't know.
There?
Yeah.
Right?
I want to touch them.
Yeah, they look very fun. Yes, it kind of feels like when a candle is hard, so I guess it'll harden back to this vibe. And then from this, we're going to fill this other pan with hot water, and then they're going to go like boop, boop. We're bain-marieing. Probably enough.
Right? I think so.
We don't need much in. And then these bad boys are going in here. Just to make sure it's definitely touching the water, because obviously they don't go fully in. I can see that they are sliding down because of the heat though, so I'm going to put a little bit more water in.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's touching this side of the pan.
That's true. Wow. It looks the exact same.
Look at that. Looks like picture. They're really moving. Oh, that's like kind of trippy. They're like moving round. Okay, so it's all become one thing. They've instantly connected to each other, look. So I have to give it little stirs around until it fully melts. So since it's a liquid, we have to take it off the heat. I can see here, because this pan had nothing else in it. This must be the candle juice.
Here is the dye, and it says that a little goes a long way.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think that's okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, they said a little goes a long way. That's a little, right?
I think so.
There.
Okay.
Ta-da!
And then I guess I mix it in?
Yeah.
So yeah, the water here actually is going like a yellowy colour.
We're now going to add in this fragrance. I can't really describe what it smells like, but it smells pretty good. And it just says to put like a pipette drop in. Oh God.
Oh.
Okay, that's way too much.
Let's do 1 drop and then...
Oh,
no, that's fine.
that's probably
Okay.
fine. Oh my. Wow.
Look at
What
this.
a wonderful color. This is our first attempt and it cooled a lot quicker than we thought.
Yeah.
And yeah, we kind of ruined it. But we will just melt some more wax and pour it on top.
We're definitely going more this time.
Yeah. We are now going to add in our new color. This looks kind of like a blue.
Yeah.
Or a purple.
Yeah, it's in a blue like package, so it looks very black on the camera, but it's a bluey purpley color. We're hoping we have some remnants of the yellow here as well, so we're hoping we get like a bluey green mix. Now we wait and see. While we're waiting for the new wax to melt, we realize that the previous candle has like hardened already.
It was hardening in the pot when it said like
As soon as it
leave it to cool.
So it said as soon as it was a liquid, take it off the heat, which we did, and then within about 15 seconds
it was already hardened,
turning to candle.
Yeah.
It says to leave it overnight, but now we're really not sure how essential that is.
Yeah, since it hardened so quickly.
But the good news is the liquid at the start didn't come out of the bottom.
Yeah.
So we definitely got the stopper right, which
is good.
I was
That's
happy
something.
because I didn't want wax to just pour out all over the side.
No.
Our strategy now is to fill the bottom of this with new wax and then fill another one with that coloured wax and then see how long it takes.
See how it goes.
Potentially overnight.
And it did say if you're having trouble taking the candle out of the mold, you should put it in the fridge for like 2 to 3 hours, but we'll soon see.
We're playing the whole thing by ear.
Yeah. Look how pretty this blue is. I'm really impressed with the colour. It's very vibrant.
A little really does go a long way. This one is real blue.
Yeah, I like it a lot. So that's all fully melted now.
Just gonna pop in the smell. Boop, 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 boop. Much better job this time.
Yeah,
Definitely
for
looks more like a
sure.
liquid. Gotta be very careful because this is now very hot.
That was perfect.
So some did go in the bottom pan, but I think that really matters.
Nah, that's fine.
And I'm gonna take this out and carefully bounce it over here. What shape are we doing the rest of the blue?
Oh my god, should we do a blue cone?
Okay, a blue cone. Wow, that's worked out really, really well.
Here are our 2 candles so far. And then here is our little flower one. So we decided to use the rest of the blue for the flower. Look at that color. So the blue has mixed in with the red and it's kind of like a purpley color now. I'm really excited. I might add a tiny bit more blue to make it more purple, but we'll see. Ta-da! Here are our candles, obviously, as you can see, because we broke up these molds. It's okay.
I had a bit of a mischief, but we've recovered.
I'm really excited to see how they turned out. This is our first one, and it's kind of already hardened. And then we have the flower, which is really cute, and then our second flower.
Which is perfect.
Yeah, we weren't sure how to hold the triangle one, because obviously that's what the spillage was from. So we thought, why don't we put it on top of a cup?
The Despicable Me cup.
So it's a Despicable Me 3-1 from the cinema. Yay! We decided to do the exact same with this other one. If you know, you know. The whole gang together. Candle gang.
Everything is now done and all we have left to do is wait for it to harden. We're gonna give it maybe 5-6 hours, I think.
Yeah, I think that's a good amount of time.
And check on them, see if they'll pop out of the mold. And if they will, then we'll have candles. Quite a few candles.
And then if they don't, we need to put them in the fridge, but hopefully it won't get to that point.
Yeah.
It's actually been 5 hours. We got a little bit distracted, but as you can see, the wax is definitely hardened. It's kind of dipped, which is what it did say would happen. Now we really need to take them out because now I feel like it's been too long.
The way to take them out, I'll try with this one. I have to take off the seal thing. Now it says I have to give this a sharp tap.
Okay.
And I don't entirely know what sharp tap means, so I'm just going to hit it with a blunt object.
The meat thermometer.
The meat thermometer. Would you say sharp tap?
I think so.
Absolutely zero movement. So we really need to get it out of this is the key thing. I'm going to try for maybe like a minute off camera to get it out. If we can't get it out, they have to actually go in the fridge for a couple of hours.
Which is so funny because we've left these for 5 hours just unattended.
We were really struggling with the first one, the circle. So we tried this triangle one. And as we started to tip it, it seemed to be falling out. So, moment of truth. The first candle we made, I think, is... Here we go. Oh.
Wow.
Okay. It's a bit like scratched, but that's probably just us. So we need to get this bottom bit off, cut the wick here. We're supposed to reseal it with a bit of wax, but I'm not sure how important it is. If we just sit it on a dish, I don't think it's as long as the wick at the bottom isn't touching something that it can set on fire, I'm pretty sure. So here are all the candles. We managed to get them all out. And you know what? For our first time, they actually look all right. Yeah, I'm quite impressed because, to be honest, we did make a bit of a mess of a few of them.
Yeah, that is true.
We've actually recovered. We love, like, this is cool. I like it almost looks like 2 different colours.
True. This looks like a minion.
We are a big fan of this minion one. Look at this guy.
Now is the moment of truth, lighting this candle.
I'm scared. We've trimmed the wick. We've leveled it out. We've put it on a plate. It's time to try. Is it going? I'm not sure what we were expecting right off the bat. Obviously, nothing's going to start instantly melting, but that is lit.
And smells of burning.
Yeah, it does smell like
Maybe we cut the wick too short. It smells like just burning. It smells like a barbecue.
Oh, there you go. I didn't have it lit properly. Okay, it smells like the candle now.
Wow. You know what? That looks pretty sick.
I'm quite impressed with it.
Same.
Bear in mind, we are not candeliers.
Candlemakers.
Candelabras.
But you know what? I'm proud of them. Very nice.
Sick.
So you know what? That didn't turn out too bad.
No, really didn't actually.
We did really well. I mean, I know everyone's gonna be like, all you did was melt wax and put it into a mold. You know what? It's fine. I'm happy with it, and I'm proud.
That's what candle makers do.
But I must say, I have a newfound respect for candle makers because this is a lot of patience.
Yeah, a lot of waiting.
But it was worth it. So I'm really happy. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas, and thank you so much for joining me for Mitchmas. I'm quite sad it's over, but I think we did some good stuff.
Yeah, we did. We had fun for the month.
I hope you all have a wonderful new year. I'm wishing you all the best for 2021, and until next year, I will see you when I see you.